Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me to this short-term outlook on commodities. In this webinar I shall be talking about energy and metals. Energy will be the West Texas Intermediate Crude, and with metals I'll be taking a look at gold and silver. Before we begin, I would just like to make a note that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. The bullish momentum has respectively held over the last few days for West Texas crude and now sets up this week of continuing to see the price climb. As it currently challenges this resistance at $46.8085, it is viewed that the market may press on now to a target coming in at $48.60 around these peaks that I've highlighted here. A couple of things to take note though is the fact that the market is looking a little bit tired, and also you can see from the candles we've only got one strong day out of the current 6. Therefore I am a little bit cautious to the bullish call. Nevertheless, the market is still from this point holding to a bullish sentiment. Therefore the immediate target comes in at $47.45 to 65, and as I mentioned, towards $48.60 should fail. The support comes in now at $45.50, and more importantly beneath there comes in a firm base around $44.60-65, around this region just here where the trend began. As I highlighted, the fact that I'm a little cautious to this bullish outlook purely for the fact is that if you can see from over the past few weeks we have seen some very sharp downturns. And at this stage I am cautious because this may be repeated once again. Now whether that's going to be towards 47.5 or 48.5, just be a little bit cautious if you are trading it from a bullish view, purely for the fact is that the market isn't too far away from turning around. As you look at the longer term outlook, it's still, from a MACD point, still supports a negative close from the weekend. So therefore I am not fully supportive of this current rise in oil at the moment. Well, as you're aware, I was looking from a bullish point that the market for gold has clearly, from a stochastic point, shown bullish divergence. And as you can see here, the market is still continuing to show momentum to the upside from the rebound that we saw just a few days ago around the low region of 1,205 to 1,210. Now from the market breaking just now through this trend to the downtrend, that is that I am looking towards for this week to clear that 32 level and look beyond to 1,238 with an objective to 1,245. Now the indicator for the MACD is just confirming the bull signal, even though the stochastic has already supported this move. So any pullbacks should be now a buy on dips, with the support seen at 1,224 and firmer beneath at 1,218. And to finish up on silver, well, since that flash crash, the market hasn't looked back, and with divergence clearly from the bull side, the market is now pressuring this resistance seen up around $16.15, with a high so far being at 07 today. In light of the power, and also keeping a very close watch to make sure that we don't get something similar that we saw back in June, is a break above the 0 axis should see the momentum to capture the $16.15 resistance, and then further on to look towards the $16.45.50 and reassess from there. As I mentioned with gold, is that buying on dips is probably the way to go for this week. Now at the moment I'm seeing minor support at $15.75, and now a short-term base coming in now at $15.60 after rebounding off there very clearly on Friday after printing a low of $15.59. So that wraps up my commodity outlook. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful start to the new week.